Hi, in this video we'll discuss about the Python data source API. So the Python data source API is a new feature introduced in Spark 4 and 4.0. This allows developers, especially data engineers, where they can read from custom data sources and write into. We can now create our own format, once you create and register those data sources, then directly we can read the one spark.read format, uh, which is done entirely in Python, which extends Spark native data reading capabilities without needing Java or Scala programming. So we can create a custom data source from any source, like it may be REST API or maybe database, whatever maybe we can create and register it. Once you create and register it, that can be used at a number of times in your jobs or in your notebooks. In this demo especially, I will show you a custom data API source, so using fake data and also with external API as well. So if we don't have that one, like previously what we usually use is that we use a data Python code giving all the URL, all the credentials, and then we need to construct the URL, and then we need to get the data. So either maybe we can go with the Python, or we can use Azure Data Factory, or we need to create a step where we need to get the data, and then only we can process it in the Databricks or PySpark notebook. With this data source API, once you construct and then register it, then you can use it directly as spark.reader format. So I will show you how we can use it. So here what I did was that I just installed a package called PySpark data sources. So here I can give you the link. This is the GitHub link where it was from where I got this. So here they have their own, like they implemented some data sources already, like arrow data source, fake data source. Fake data source is just for generating fake data using Faker, GitHub, Google Sheets and all. So this is a pre-built code. We can use it, or you can write your own code and you can use it in your pipelines. So once you install and we need to restart it, I already restarted the kernel, and now I'm importing this fake data source. I'm going to show you using this fake data source, like how we can use it in Python data source API. So just click the essence of the implementation details they were given here. So they're using a Faker Python package here inside the fake data API, fake data source. So I imported that particular fake data source from PySpark data sources, and then I'm registering it as a fake data source. So now you can directly read. So creating a data frame using spark.data format, a fake as a data, like just since I registered it. So here we need to call it as a fake and then load. So now if you see, it will generate a random names and all the stuff, like how it was defined in this particular fake data source. See here, so examples, name, date, zip code and state and all. So this is the example. Just simply I'm running this one, and see, let us see the output. Yeah, so what we did, we created our own fake data source and then registered it, and then we just reading from them directly. Okay, so now instead of that one, so what I did, I want to show you like using a Faker itself, like you want to write a custom data source. Okay, so this is how we can do it. So let us install this custom like Faker package. This is, I will share you the link. This is a Faker package where we can generate synthetic data for the given schema, like any schema, whatever you want, you can just you can generate. This is very useful for testing. So now I need to restore it since I installed Faker. I'm restarting the kernel. So once I did that one, so what I am doing here is simple. Okay, so I want to create a synthetic data set for this particular, like it should be like this. So it is a synthetic data set for a financial domain, where we have asset ID, asset name, asset class, region, beginning market value, end market value, cash flow, total return, and currency. So this one I gave you the asset, I gave the asset classes, regions, and currencies as well, and asset names. With this set, it has to randomly generate the data set. So now I give range points 1 to 1000, 10,000, 10,000 to 20,000, so like that. So it can take any of these, and then it can create the data sets based upon that one. Okay. So this is asset fake data source reader, and it has data source reader. So now this is the read, like where it will create everything, and then finally, okay, let us see, like, yeah, it's done already. So now I am creating it, and then I am like using that one, I am going to create the data set. So what I did, I created the functions and all those stuff, and how the data set look like, and what schema it should have, and then this is the reader. Once you call the reader, it will return the actual data. So I am registering as a spark.dataSource.register asset fake data source, and then this is the one I am registering, and then I am calling as I am invoking using asset fake as a name. Okay, so here I declared it here. So let us see, I already tested it, but now let us see how it works. Okay, it's running. So now if you see, this is my cluster details. If you go to Spark UI, it's running. So now if you can see here, I have only one node, so there are not much, so it's still running here. Okay, so almost done, I think. Yeah, yeah. So here, yeah, it's completed. You can see the so how much, yeah. So see, the input records is like it's evenly distributed to all the 4 cores. Let me see with it. Yeah, it generated. Okay, so it generated randomly synthetic data actually, so based upon our given schema and given example data set. From that it created asset ID, asset name, asset class, region, beginning market value, end market value, cash flow, total return. These are all synthetic data. So this is mainly useful while you are retrieving a data from a database containing these type of data. Once you register it, and then directly you can call the one in your pipelines. So that's it. So it's very easy and natively integrated. You don't want to write any healthy Python code, or want to create any custom function using Java or Scala. That's one thing. And also one more thing here is that, you know, we are totally avoiding a UDF, so user defined functions. So if you use user defined functions, you know, the complexity plus the overhead we are giving to the cluster or the Spark program, like it has to do serialization, deserialization, all those stuff for each and every record, and it is compute heavy task. So here we are not doing, like we are directly creating a custom data source and then natively integrated with the PySpark API. So this is how it does. And then yeah, so I create one more thing. No, this is not needed. If you want to just count how much it is, even though it will run it again, let me see. Okay. Oh, so wait, I didn't register. Okay, so I need to run it again with the df. Okay, so let me run this one. Let it run, and then yeah, I just want to show you. It's done. So now if you see the count, okay, so it already done it. Okay, so almost 128,679. Okay, 128,617 records are there. So this is how we can use custom data source API and register it and then use it. So this I give an example using faker package where we can generate synthetic fake data. In the next video I will show you how we can use this for calling REST APIs, and then like you can use the REST API as a source and then register it as a data source, and then you can use it in your pipelines. Thank you.